What's up, guys? It is Sam here, and I wanted to talk quickly about my grocery shopping. So if that's boring for you, then there's going to be a gold nugget at the end of the video. But sometimes I hear that people have a connotation, and it's probably just put into their mind through the media, and it's just utterly false. The connotation being that, or the myth being that eating healthy costs a lot of money. It doesn't at all. And I wanted to go through, this is like a typical week and the strategy I use when I do my grocery shopping. So I've got all my receipts right here, and then I'll go through some of this stuff and talk about the strategy. So, and this is actually everything here. And I've got 3 separate receipts, 1 from Aldi's and 2 from Walmart. The one from Walmart, the separate one, the small one here in the front, is actually because I'm going to be writing some of this stuff off. These light bulbs, and I think 1 roll of paper towels, or maybe 2 rolls of paper towels. 2 rolls of paper towels. I'm going to be writing that off, and you might think it's only $2, but you do this, a couple times. Or if you do this a couple times a week or several times a month, at the end of the year, this stuff really adds up to a substantial amount. So if you don't know about the tax benefits of writing things off, you might want to look into that. Okay, so the first receipt here is $2.09, and I'll show you all of these just because somebody's going to complain. That one's $2.09. This one is $25.10, and this last one here, right at the bottom, is $60.72. So that brings the total to $87.90 or something like that. And I got a shitload of stuff here, so I want to talk about this real quick. We've got milk. By the way, I switched. If you've been following along, I switched to the 1% milk here because that has less calories. If you look here, this is 110 calories per serving versus the whole milk I currently have in the fridge has 150 calories per serving. We've got some just plain Greek yogurt. I think this one had fat in it and the other one did not, so I want fat, the CLAs from here. We've got bleach, some spicy mustard, some garlic salt. There's 2 packages of this. This one's turkey breast, and this one's, I don't know. They're both turkey breasts, like just 2 different kinds. There's 2 blocks here of Swiss cheese. I like Swiss cheese. We've got some celery. We've got asparagus. We've got spinach. We've got 3 pounds of these baby peppers that are fucking delicious. Some dark chocolate chips. An awesome dessert is Greek yogurt. Check out all these SARMs up here. Greek yogurt, a serving of dark chocolate chips and some protein, and peanut butter. That makes an awesome dessert. This is a natural peanut butter, and it only has 4 ingredients here. We've got peanuts, salt, palm oil, palm oil and salt. Versus, go look at the peanut butter in your cupboard right now and look at the number, the sheer quantity, not including like what those are, but just the sheer quantity of ingredients in the peanut butter in your cupboard. There is the all natural one. I like the flavor of it. I enjoy that one better. I don't want to stir it. This I don't have to stir. So there's a trade-off there between having one that has all this other shit in it and a lot more sugar, or having the all natural, which tastes better. That has the best taste to me, like a Schmucker's. That one is fucking amazing. Thumbs up for Schmucker's. Where this is kind of falls in the middle towards the top. It tastes good. It doesn't have the sweet, like artificial flavor of like a Jiffy and that kind of thing. It's still pretty runny, like a natural one, and it has far less ingredients in it. A lot of the times you can get something that has less ingredients in it, and it will be better for you. Not always the case, but a lot of the times when there's less ingredients, something can be better for you. Multivitamins, I forgot to get these last week, so I got them this week. This is just the Walmart brand, and turn around and look at the label, the label has exactly the same dosing and milligrams for all of the things on here. This actually has iodine in it, which the more expensive brand of a multivitamin does not have in it. We got some soap. There's 3 rolls of paper towels. This is a cheap pre-workout. This is from Walmart again. This is $10 for 25 servings. Just basic stuff. Beta-alanine, creatine. It's got a BCAA mix of a 2-1-1. Different BCAAs. There's a couple other things in here, and then arginine, vasodilator, and then there's caffeine, 135 milligrams per serving. So this is just extremely cheap. I enjoy pre-workout, so I got that. As I mentioned, we got the light bulbs. We got 2 of these 4 packs of toilet paper. Right, when you eat a lot, you shit a lot. A dozen eggs, and then we have 2 family-sized packages of chicken. Oh, almost forgot. We got some fresh tilapia, never frozen until it gets home, and I'm gonna throw this shit in the freezer. Oh, and we have 2 packages of broccoli florets. So, anyways, let's get down to the strategy here. When I see things like that I'm going to use anyway, or that I can kind of plan for the future, say something like this, right? Like these dark chocolate, by the way, you go with dark chocolate, there's less carbs, and this has about 20% less carbs per serving than just like a regular milk chocolate one. And that's why, and it has the cacao in it. Like this is a 60% cacao, but it's just better for you. Cacao's good for you. So something like that. That's gonna last. This is gonna last me several weeks. This is gonna last me several weeks. This here is gonna last definitely several weeks. It's got 200, so this should probably last me over 100 days. I'll be taking 2 per day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So this is probably gonna last me over 100 days. 'Cause more than likely I forget a day or so. This is gonna last a long time. The toilet paper and paper towels will probably last a couple weeks as well. But the eggs will probably last. I don't eat a tremendous amount of eggs right now, so the eggs might last. And plus, I think I have a dozen and a half in here. Yeah. So, and the soap is gonna last a long time. The light bulbs, like I try to plan ahead. So my budget on a weekly basis is $90. So if there's a way where I can spend $90 and with that spending. By the way, the fish I'm not gonna eat this week. I got that so that I can make it with my girlfriend. But this, when I do the spending, I try to. So my budget's $90. I stay underneath the $90, and I'll try. And the bleach is gonna fucking last me. Like I don't know how fucking long that shit's gonna last me. I do white loads of laundry like every fucking 2 to 3 weeks. Like it's gonna fucking last me forever. But I stayed under $90. So I try to every week get 1 or more things that are going to be something that I'm going to need to purchase in the future so that I can always stay under my budget. So that when I want to buy protein, I don't have to go over my budget. When I need to when I want to buy something else that might cost, $30, which would be 33% of my weekly budget on food, I don't have to go overboard. I don't have to go over my budget because I've planned appropriately. If I find a lot, so like all the food portion of it, then this includes everything. So like as you can see, toiletry stuff. This is food and everything that I get. So $90 per week. That's all the money I'm spending, right? Like and then gas or whatever on top of it, but. So that's everything I need. So the more I can plan ahead, then one week when I need to buy something that I didn't expect to have to purchase, it's okay. Because I've got, some extra frozen broccoli for that week, so I don't have to buy the vegetables. Or this week I didn't get any extra meat because there wasn't really any on sale other than this fish. But the chicken, right? Like I have some extra chicken in the freezer from past weeks, so that I'm always thinking of what I'm going to need in the future. How can I better plan for the future? Like in the cupboard right here, I have 2 bottles, and this is like, I'm not saying you guys should do this by any stretch of the imagination, but I take a lot of caffeine pills, right? So I have 2 full unopened bottles of caffeine pills from previous weeks when I had, and that's only $3. So I put that into there to stay underneath my budget, but now I have 2 extra bottles that I won't have to add into the budget. Well, that's more of a convenience thing, but still, I factor all of these things in, right? So now not only is it, I don't have to go over budget, but I also don't ever have to worry about running out. And that's probably more important to me than going over the budget for something like that, for the caffeine pills, because I just consume a copious amount of caffeine every day. Anyways, if you guys found this video interesting, make sure you let me know down below in the comments. I can make more content around this type of stuff. The idea, I think, is putting yourself out there and just testing different shit to see what works. Several months ago, I was at $100 a week for my budget, and about $400 a month, right? Now I'm at $360. I cut that back by 10%, and I'm still under my budget, and I still have excess here, like stuff that's going to carry me over for next week. So my thinking is probably in another couple weeks, maybe I'll even cut it down to $80 a week for everything I need, right? And then I can take the delta, that extra $10 a week or $40 a month, and put that into maybe a dinner with my girlfriend, or put it into some type of investment, or put it into purchasing more index funds or something like that. Anyways, appreciate you guys. If you guys want to watch other videos like this, make sure you press that subscribe button and share this with somebody else who does all their meal prep. You know? So this over here is this is going to be gone. All these chickens are going to be gone by Friday, I think. Let's see. We've got 6 pounds, so we've got about 12 to 13 pounds of that. That sounds about right. And then I've got 3 more pounds there. So more than likely this will all be gone by Friday or Saturday, including that one that I have in the fridge, because I consume a copious amount of chicken. And anyways, next week I'll probably try to see about getting something else other than chicken, because it's been 2 weeks in a row of a bunch of chicken. I had a little bit of ground turkey this week, but that was only for one day. So I like to switch up the protein that I consume. I also like to have varied types of protein, but this week I'm not doing that. Anyways, don't forget to press that bell button, and I'm out.